And I think that's exactly the start Southside need. They need to get it inside. They need to test the waters against Perth. And what a great steal there. Hands in, deflection. Pass it to her teammate, Rochi. Nice finish.
Ideal start for Southside. They want to keep this music going as long as possible. It'll stop now. Potter gets to the rack.
There's nobody there to catch the roller on any pick and roll play.
Rochi to Cole, puts it on the floor, takes on Atwell. Doesn't score. Rolls out. And away comes Amy. 9 3-pointers in game one, and she shows she can take it to the hoop as well. Mitchell. Jackson. Rochi. Back to LJ. Drew a crowd. That was really smart basketball.
And that's how they got. I just feel like there's so much more pop to the Southside Flyers at the start of this game.
Rochi, Russell. There's Jackson inside again. If she gets hoop side, Laurie, she's almost impossible to stop.
In a stationary position.
Maley from the corner. Not this time. First three-point attempt from the Lynx tonight.
Well, Maddie Rochi taking it at the big girl in Potter.
Another stop here, and they're looking for continued high-low action. No surprise, Mercedes, Russell and Lauren Jackson key to this start.
There's that speed from Mary McDonald again. Still open. Can she punish them? Not this time. And away comes McDonald. Kick ahead pass. Atwell, catch and release.
That's exactly Perth style to a T.
Chivatoni posting up against Mitchell. Clinch Hoykard, McDonald loves to go left. That's a beautiful little feed. Clinch Hoykard, it's going to have to be a quick shot. Gorman, off balance, not quite. Atwell comes up with it. She can't finish. Chivatoni does.
They're going to stand off. If they shoot a couple of long-range shots, they'll live with that. But Dickey is one of those players.
And she steals here. Away she comes, Jazz. So impactful off the bench. She comes up with 4 quick points.
To finish off this quarter with a shot.
Mitchell, dangerous. Picked off. Good child. Goes herself, uninterrupted for 2.
But which plays worked, but that they, you know, it's a bit of a cat and mouse in these games between coaches. They thought this would work, but now we think Ryan will do this. Let's try that. So she was overall, though, really happy with their effort level and the likes of Dickey coming up with that board.
I thought Southside did an outstanding job of just setting the tone for themselves offensively.
Rochi gets around Potter. Can't finish, though. Emily off to Goodchild. Mila, will she go herself? Has to deal with Jackson. Gee, that was clever.
And come out the underside and finish off.
Up to 7 points, Goodchild. Atwell's got 7 as well. Here's Jackson open. She'll fight for it on the deck. Dickey will come up with it and finish.
How huge, Laurie, has Dickey been in this game off the bench?
The thing is that she's just simply playing her role. She's not trying to do too much. She knows exactly, you know, she's a bit of a magnet.
Goodchild. Back to Annalee, 3 seconds to shoot. So she does, and ties things up.
And go, great shot, because it was contested. There was a hand in her face.
And there's Carly's response at the other end. The veteran Carly Ernst in game 288. McDonald over the top of Ernst.
Now Southside just need to be careful. Perth is...
To the corner, Potch loses the handle. Swept away by McDonald. Airy spins and finishes. Southside, Airy McDonald, who has been electrifying. Now Atwell against Jackson. Steps back, corner shot. Not quite, would have blown the roof off, and away comes Ernst. Cole works to the hoop. Comes up with 2 and 1.
All over Atwell, but just her ability to run the floor, the timing of that pass was spectacular. And
in the first game, Dickey, Ernst, Cole, nice step. And again, Beck adds 2 more. Margin a game high 12. Maley. Back to 10. Cole, does she go inside to Jackson, posting up against Maley. Russell puts up the shot herself. Lauren tries to slap it away. Taken by Goodchild. Feeds it through. Potter rolls to the rack. 4 for 18 from three-point range, Perth. They generally go at a higher clip than that. Ernst, well, she goes at a high clip and has her whole career.
That was well defended. And well contested. Just a great shot.
Chipotoni looks to back in on Cole. Draws a foul and one.
To a third game. So they need to start looking at trying to get their stops down the other end. Ignite.
To Cole, who's been dominant with 18 points. Here's Leilani. Carly again had a massive impact off the bench. And I was about to say, along with Jazz Dickey, Zoe, and they combine there.
Does not look like a factor at all.
And the pace of the game, Zoe, has a part to play in that.
Yeah, they've done an outstanding job of slowing this down. A couple of times got sucked into Perth's pace, but more often than not, it's been on Southside's terms.
Get it up. Look at an early shot. If it's not there, then get an early on ball. And there we see he'll be happy with that steal from Chipotoni. She just needs to assert herself on this game a little bit more.
9 points. She's got 12 rebounds, so on the verge of a double-double. Nice finish there from Gorman. It's back to 7 points. Critical 90 seconds here, particularly for Southside. Rochi, a little floater is beautiful from Maddie. Trying to shake Jazz Dickey. Will go herself. Jackson did enough. Away comes Maddie again. Great opportunity for Southside to settle down. Well done, Chipotoni. Tension starting to build.
She's just been subbed in for the last 50 seconds of this quarter, which means shots are coming to her.
McDonald, path just opens up for Airy. Mitchell trying to clear out some space on Gorman. Leilani getting to position. 5 seconds. Russell, yes! Final play of the third term. This game delicately poised. McDonald swats away Dickey. Gets to position. Russell comes across but can't stop Airy. It is three-quarter time in game two. Quarter time in game two. Southside looking to tie it up and send it back to Melbourne on Sunday.
Going to be Southside.
Rochi, Russell from the stripe. Really important part to play in this final term. You'd think Mercedes Russell, that one doesn't drop. McDonald accelerates, gets to position and finishes. Feels like she spent just as much time. Right now, feels like there's a bit of momentum with Perth. They've got it back to 5. McDonald, Atwell, tough finish. Russell, good D. Potter tries to get position against Jackson. Now comes out to put a screen on Rochi. McDonald feeds it through. Well played.
They did. They made their adjustment, and sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to make the adjustment on the run.
Good persistence from Russell. She finds 2 more.
Reminds me of Keely Frawling matched up against Jackson, just that size differential and how you have to work so hard. But Leilani Mitchell finished over the outstretched arms.
They're keeping Perth at arm's length. They got within 3. McDonald, clinch Hoycard, gun outside shooter. Both teams throwing everything at each other. Mitchell, Rochi, Jackson inside. Not this time, and away comes Atwell. Composure required in this last 6 minutes. Atwell gets past a couple, gets to the rack. Well played, Amy Atwell. 4-point game. 5.5 to play in game 2 of the grand final. Great to have you with us. Signet WNBL final series. Thanks to Footlocker. McDonald to the rack again. Maddie back to Leilani. Shot clock to single digits. Dickey provides an option. Steps past Atwell. That was clever. Ernst. Cole. Rochi. Dickey's open. Takes the shot. Makes the shot.
Well, she's making those mid-range jump shots.
McDonald.
And just straight back the other end.
Steps past Rochi. Will she go to the rack again? Loses her footing this time. Potter rolls to the rack. 1-point game. And Southside can square it up. Rochi. Off hands. Big call. Southside ball. Russell. Cole. Rochi drives, floats. Russell 1-1. Final 2 minutes of game 2. There's that play that you spoke about. McDonald draws a crowd, kicks it to Potter. Maley keeps it alive. Chibatoni. Will she go herself? She does and makes it.
How great.
Who takes the big shot? 3 seconds. Leilani. It's blocked. Maley, foul on Jackson.
End and have 2 free throws to potentially take the lead.
Megan Huswaite courtside. They can take their time. They don't need to take the shot, but they don't. They miss. It's blocked. It's Southside's. They get one last shot to square the series. Does she go herself? Mitchell. Rochi calls for it. Will they get the shot up? Russell wins it for Southside. She wins it at the buzzer.
My goodness.
And we are headed for game